I'm a fan of Raising Kanan. I directed episode 3 of season 5.
Welcome back, ODHtv, Raising Kanan season 5. We're talking about episode 3 today. And this one is directed by Joseph Sakura, the actor that plays Tommy. This one should be good. By the way, stick around to the end and check out the OD Hustle store. Link in the description. Before I get into tonight's episode, I want you to hear this funny story that Tommy tells, if it's true. You know, sometimes these actors be making shit up. But if it's true, it's kind of funny. This clip comes from the podcast called The Real Report with Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder. It's a good podcast, and this is a really good episode. I'll leave a link to it in the description.
Want to hear a crazy story?
Uh-huh.
First season of the Power Force show, I was in Chicago, and I was just having dinner with Mark Canton, and he's like, take a cab home. I said, nah. I was looking like Tommy. Had the fresh cut. I had a leather coat on, black shirt. I'm walking in downtown Chicago. Car pulls up on State Street, and I just hear, yo, what's up, Tommy? Both two young bloods pulled out pistols. I was thinking, a million thoughts really fast. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get shot. Fuck, I hope the bullet goes through me. I hope I can call my wife afterwards. But I'm sitting there just dead staring at these guys. I couldn't totally see the driver except he had a green baseball cap on. And I'm just standing there like just staring at these guys. And the driver just goes, man, I told you Tommy was that N-word. I told you Tommy was that N-word.
Tommy was that nigga.
Yeah.
Tommy,
I told you
Tommy that nigga. And he said that because you didn't run?
Yes, and I was just standing there like, basically shitting myself.
All right, so back to tonight's episode. So I just want to show you some pictures of this episode that's going to air tonight, especially this scene here. This probably might be one of the most wildest scenes that we see in Raising Kanan. And the reason why I say this because we know Joseph Sakura. I'm going to call him Tommy. I'm tired of saying his name. Because Tommy produced the last 2 seasons of Force, and we know the last 2 seasons got crazy. So maybe this might get crazy. Might be something to really watch and look out for. Hopefully I'm not building it up too much, but this could be an iconic scene for Breeze. But I think in this one, we might want to pay attention to the acting of your favorite characters, some of these major characters, and see how it changes, how it differs from what we're normally used to with Tommy directing. I don't know if it'll be that much different with Pino Bernardi. He doesn't really say too much, but Jukebox, this might be pretty interesting. We've got to see how these scenes are acted out, especially with her and Garcia. And then with him and London Brown, Marvin, this should be pretty good also. Because he said this about Marvin.
I'm a fan of Raising Kanan. I directed episode 3 of season 5. Yeah. I love Raising Kanan. I mean, that was my
that's my baby.
Yeah.
London Brown.
I love Raising Kanan.
I would like to watch the Uncle Marv show too, because London Brown is amazing.
Body did, yes.
And he's a hilarious comic, but he is an incredible actor.
He's not lying about that. Dude is phenomenal. But the real question is, since Tommy's directing, will we meet a young Ghost? Or maybe just young Tommy being a bouncer at Club Vu, where we could possibly meet his mom, a young Kate Egan. Gotta be a reason why he's directing this particular episode. Now for the people out there, including myself, that was keeping hope alive that somewhere in the future we may see Ghost return, Tommy said something pretty interesting, and the way he said it kind of diminishes that hope.
But I was just like, why is a show, the Power Show was a show about 2 brothers. And one of the brothers died. And then it was like, and one of the brothers died. And one of the brothers died.
I've heard some of the other actors say this, but they always said it with like a smirk. But it was the way Tommy said that so matter-of-factly. I don't know, man.